Hey, beautiful people. It's Deborah Bond here for another edition of Fiona Bloom's Efficacy. I hope I said that right. And just got to say thank you, Fiona, for having me. Thank you, Bloom Effect, the Bloom Effect. Love it so much for having me. So I'm going to get right into it. First question. What is my favorite mobile app? Well, right now, my favorite mobile app is Uber. Uber is an app that you can put on your phone, connected to your credit card, your bank account, or whatever. And it's a car service. I don't drive anywhere, you guys. I don't drive anywhere. So for me, Uber is my best friend. When I need to get around town and I'm not on the subway, I hit up my Uber app. It locates exactly where I am. I don't have to have any cash on me. Picks me up if I want a black car, if I want a truck, if I want to feel fabulous, if I want to be in a regular car. It's got everything I need, and it's cheaper than normal cabs. So for me, my favorite app right now, hands down, I cannot live without Uber. How spicy do I like my food? Spicy as hell. So damn spicy that I can't even take it sometimes. I'm that girl who will take a challenge and try a habanero and make my tongue feel like it's about to fall out my mouth. I love jalapenos. I love jerk spices, Indian spices, curry. I am a spice girl. I love food really, really, really hot and spicy. Maybe kind of like my music. Maybe kind of like me. Real spicy. Now, I think a lot of my friends could answer this question for me, but I'll answer it. So if I could transport myself back to any era, what would it be? Come on, y'all. Obviously, for me, it would be the era I was born in, the 70s. But instead of being born, I would be grown and I would be wilding out. I'm not even gonna lie. The music, the fashion, the freeness, the freedom, the wildness, the movements, the revolutions, people fighting for things, people standing up for things. The 70s would just be a time for me. It was a hard time for women and for black people. But I think if I was maybe this age, in my 30s, in that era, I would probably be a force. I'd be one crazy sister. That's all I'm going to say. So I would go right on back to 1976 as a 30-year-old woman and do the damn thing. You know, this next question is pretty tough. If I could talk to 3 people who inspired me, whether they're dead or alive, who would it be? This is tough because I could give you a list of about maybe 50 people right now, but I'm actually just gonna say whoever comes to my spirit immediately. First person would be Bob Marley. Lately, in this time of my life, I just feel very connected to what he stood for. I feel very connected to his place in the music scene. The impact that he's had in a very short period of time musically, and how long it has continued since he's left this earth. I could go on and on about Bob Marley, but at this time in my life in particular, I feel very connected to him. I wish I could have had a conversation with him. I wish I could have shared the stage with him and just picked his brain about more than just music, about life and about purpose and all those kinds of things. The next person would be Michael Jackson, someone that I admire beyond admiration when it comes to music and talent, and he was an enigma. He was someone that I'm so sad to say I never even saw him perform live once, and I just wish I had that opportunity. But if I could talk to him about his work ethic, and his inspirations and his fears, his challenges, his strengths, all of it, I would probably lose my mind. And the last person I'm just gonna throw out there, because I just recently saw the movie about him again, is Gandhi. Really not much to say, but he was just an amazing individual. And like I said before, I'm in a time in my life where I think a lot about purpose and spirituality and harmony and creating peace, and he was that kind of guy. He was the man that he just did amazing things for this world. So I would love to talk to him and maybe have him help center me. So those are my first 3 picks, but there's so many more. I could go on and on. Okay, so my favorite word. That's another tough one. I like words. I write them in songs. It's kind of hard to pick. But I find myself saying the same type of words all the time, and because I'm a very animated personality, I think I like saying those words because it makes me more animated. And one of those words is smorgasbord. I love saying, oh, that's like give me a big old smorgasbord of, I don't know, smorgasbord. I like that word. The other word is kind of similar, shenanigans. It's just fun, shenanigans. What kind of shenanigans are you getting yourself into? I'm not even sure I know what shenanigans means, but it's just fun to say. So yeah, shenanigans, smorgasbord. Two cool words, really fun for me to say. I kind of use them a lot. Yeah. My favorite place on earth. Where is my favorite place on earth? I love to travel. I really love to travel. I've been to quite a few places, but really, in my opinion, not enough. So I'm not going to answer that question. My answer to that question is, my favorite place on earth is yet to be discovered, because I want to see it all. So yeah, we'll come back to that. If I could sing or rhyme in any language, and let me tell you, I wish I could rhyme. I'm going to try that one day. Nah, maybe not. If I could sing in any language, what would it be? It would be Portuguese. I think Portuguese is one of the absolute sexiest languages ever. And I have family from Portugal, so it kind of makes sense. It's just a sexy language. That's all I can say. I love the sound of it. You get French, you get Spanish, you get a little bit of all of it, all in one. Sexy. Maybe I'll try that soon. And finally, my advice to anyone looking to fill my shoes. I got a lot of advice. One, I hope you are ready for some crazy shoes. Literally. Pumps. A lot. Because I love a good shoe, honey. Yeah. And two, on the more real tip, I hope you have a lot of energy, because I'm all over the place, trying to do as much as I can. Have a lot of energy. Try to sleep when you can. And I hope you like to party, because I like to party. I like to have a good time. If you want to fill my shoes, be ready to be around people and to be dealing with people a lot. Radio, shows, media, hosting, DJing. Be ready to be around people. If you are a loner, you cannot fill my shoes. And also be ready to laugh a lot, because I'm just a silly goose. I'm a silly girl, and I like to have a good time, and I like to laugh. And if you want to fill my shoes, I hope you have a pretty hearty sense of humor. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Fiona, thank you. Thank you, The Bloom Effect. Thank you for having me. I am Deborah Bond, and hopefully I'll do something like this again soon. Bye. But wait 1 second. I'm not done yet. If you want to fill my shoes, you better also keep a good pair of walking shoes in your backpack or somewhere near, because you will be walking everywhere. All right, y'all. I'm done. Peace. Bye.